Man, it's been a long time since we've done one of these videos.
I know, where are we?
I don't know, man, but it sure is bright here. All right, let's not get focused on that. Let's focus on the good news of the day. It's the Friday before the Seahawks' second preseason game against the Denver Broncos, but the good news will have nothing to do with the game. It won't impact the game on Saturday at all, but it's about, I think, one of our favorite guys, Zach Miller, and the fact that he is off the PUP list, is going to start practicing on Monday, which would lead you to believe that he's going to be ready for the start of the year.
And that's the goal. I mean, he's a guy that comes in with a resume. Obviously, we know what he's capable of. He knows this offense. There's no concern as to how he's going to function once he gets in there, unlike somebody that's new to the team, maybe even a Cliff Averill or Percy Harvin whenever he's back. So that concern's eliminated. I don't care if we see him in the preseason at all. It's just a bonus. It tells you they feel good about his health if he does play. But I think what I love about this, and what I love about the whole thing with Zach, you and I talked about this on the air, is this. It seems like everybody's sort of come full circle. That in the beginning, when he first got here, the expectation was he was going to be the guy he was on the Raiders. 50-plus catches from a tight end, a Pro Bowler, and he was called on to do something completely different.
Block.
That was block. The offensive line had injury concerns. He was our de facto offensive lineman. He did a very good job, but there was a large segment of the fan base that was very disappointed. We'd get the text, we'd hear people talking about, oh, he's a bust, and they paid him all this money, and it was like they weren't paying attention to what he's doing. But now, all of a sudden, now that he's back, or the potential of him being gone was there, you heard people going, what are we going to do if Zach Miller's not there?
I think the Atlanta game had something to do with that, too, and people actually saw what he could do in that last playoff game that they played where, the plan was to stop Russell Wilson from running, and, against San Francisco, Vernon Davis went nuts, and when Atlanta did it against Seattle, he went nuts. Miller had 10 catches, had his best game in terms of that aspect of it, of his career as a Seahawk. But yeah, I do think everyone's kind of caught on because, for 3 years he was real consistent too. Not a guy who ever complained, was a guy who showed up every single day, was one of those big time professionals that I think you need ultimately to be successful. And man, they were thin at tight end too. I mean, with really a lack of experience. So this is just complete good news. And I agree with another thing you said too, man. I don't care if he takes a snap in preseason. I mean, this is a guy who knows what to do. Just be healthy for the start of the regular season. So I thought great news for the Seahawks.